Let's talk about contemporary dance. Do you think contemporary dance is the most good art to do such a thing as you?
Yeah, it depends on the choreographer. Because, you see, classical has a code.
Yeah.
You can do arabesque and pirouette, and classical is based on beauty.
Yeah.
And light, and whatever. Yeah, perfect movements, and has a code.
Yeah.
And of course, we love to see. I mean, I see. It's beautiful classical music. I mean, you see Swan Lake, Giselle. Okay, it's the story, but you're looking at the grace of the performers. So, ballet's a code. But I think in my work, contemporary, I start with an idea and it's original.
Yeah.
I don't start with the story. I work with poetry. So poetry is open-ended. So the public can decide.
Yeah.
For example, tonight, I just had this idea. There's no applause between the solos. We're putting everything together. It's like life. So we put it together. I mean, this is me as a choreographer. And it's important to say each choreographer is very different. Because contemporary, you have entertainment, you have poetry, you have hip hop who's moving.
Sure.
So it's so vast now, the dance. It's huge.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And what do you think about the performance? Because dancers are often more called to be more performative.
More performative.
Just like athlete, sometimes.
But you see, I don't work with technique.
Okay.
I work with presence.
Yeah.
If you put a light around you and you stand up, you have a presence. Everybody feels this. That's not a technique. I mean, I got fired at the Paris Opera because when they were standing like this, and I said, "Excuse me, you stand between the heaven and earth, so you're free. What are you doing?"
She's writing why recording you.
Okay, sorry. So, but you see, I was in classic, and then I found, okay, you stand up vertical, you stand up, here I am, and then I found Tai Chi.
Yeah.
I'm standing between the heaven and the earth. Wow. You keep moving. It's flow. You keep going.
Yeah.
And that's where in New York I changed. Nikolai, time, space, shape, motion. And then we worked with the elements in space. Mm-hmm. See, this is why I work on performance. And you know when I'm talking to you, I'm sharing with you.
Yeah.
So I give you my energy. You feel it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So in the public, you have to go really far to feel it. And when you see me, you don't see me, but the camera sees me. It's not the same thing. The camera sees me, but when I see you,
it's a completely different thing.
It's different.
Yeah.
And this is our responsibility as an artist. Wow. Who has charisma and who doesn't? I work on charisma. Who has this shining? I mean, you can be the best ballerina in the world, but if you don't share,
you don't communicate.
You don't communicate. Yeah. So. I am a philosopher, a poet, and I don't know what I am. But you know, the more, I told you before, the more I see the world now, the more I want to share. Yeah. The good things. Yeah. You know? Because, first of all, man has been violent since the beginning of time. Yeah. Stone men, you see them killing in the hip. And we always have to work on that. And that's why Chiara, it's great what she's doing at the festival, so more people can see, also in the beautiful space. Have you visited it? No, tonight. Okay. But I know I've seen the pictures, but it's a historical site. But you know what's amazing? It's history. Yeah. And what are we? We're history. So it's like we're going back in time, and we're right here present. But we're still in history.
Yes, like there is no time.
No, thank you. Einstein. Again, it's a circle. There's no time.
There's no time. Wow.
You see, this is why if a show is good, the time gets shorter.
Yeah. Wow.
You know what I mean. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Can you tell us a funny thing? Something that happens during your shows, or I don't know, something with the public?
Oh, sure I will. There was a piece called Now. Ricardo, who's Italian.
Yeah.
We had these tight jeans, and Ricardo, during the back went off,
Yeah.
and all the dancers were laughing like crazy. And Ricardo kind of went like this. I don't know what he did off the stage. And one of the dancers ran around downstairs to get another pair of pants. She ran off the stage like a lightning. She put the pants back on. But you know, things like that happen on stage. The public couldn't say, but you know what's hard? The dancers were laughing because you saw his ass. You know, his big, his big, nice cheeks coming out. And the public didn't see it. So for the dancers. And I knew something was going on. I couldn't figure out, but I said, what's wrong? And then I saw Ricardo going out. And I said, that's good. That's another thing. It was in Torino. I was doing a solo at water immersion. And it was very quiet gongs in the beginning. And I heard the cell phones going on. I stood up and I said, close the curtain! I mean, I don't know how I had but I couldn't stand it because it was silence and the people couldn't accept it. They were still doing their cell phone. And this was in Torino, I remember. And the curtain opened.
No one.
There was silence till the end. And it was like a 12-minute solo, 7, I don't know what it was. But I don't know what happened. I'm very spontaneous. I couldn't believe I did that. I said, God, I did that. So, but it was, you know what? It was instinct.
Yeah.
I couldn't stand, how come you're doing the phone? But, I love Italians because they're talking all the time. But this, you see, that's another thing. We have to stay away from our cell phones too. More.
Yeah.
So that's the funny part.
That's the funny part. It's very interesting.
But it's part of, I think everybody's life has things like that, no?
Yeah.
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 I think I have enough.
Okay.